After months of speculation, the Vatican confirms Pope Francis will visit the Baltic countries of Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia in September. It's the same region Pope John Paul II visited exactly 25 years ago. Vatican correspondent Juliet Linley joins us from Rome with more on the trip. Juliet, why is Pope Francis heading to the Baltics in September, and what are the themes for the visit?
Why, certainly one of the main reasons is the 100th anniversary since the three nations declared their independence from Russia back in 1918. It's also a chance for Pope Francis to make the first papal trip to the area since 1993 when Pope St. John Paul II went. It'll also give an opportunity to the pontiff to show solidarity to the people of these three Baltic nations who suffered both under Nazism and under communist rule. And as you know, they also faced challenges after the fall of the Berlin Wall regarding secularism and materialism. As for the themes of the trip, for each country there is a different theme. For Lithuania, it's Christ Jesus, our hope. The motto for Latvia is Show Thyself a Mother, in honor of the Virgin Mary. And the theme for Estonia is Wake Up, My Heart.
There are a number of different Christian groups in that region. Will there be an ecumenical aspect to the visit?
Well, indeed, Wyatt, there is a very different makeup. In Lithuania, you have 80% who are Roman Catholics, and it also borders on Catholic Poland, so there's a strong Catholic influence there. In Latvia, only the majority are Lutheran, so you don't have a majority who are Catholic. And in Estonia, less than half are actually Christian, and a large majority of the population call themselves non-religious. So knowing the great importance that Pope Francis places on reaching out to the other Christian churches, I would imagine, and there is great speculation, that there will be a strong ecumenical element to his trip.
There's also a connection between Lithuania, one of his stops, and Divine Mercy. Tell us about that.
Well, Pope St. John Paul II had a very strong connection with Lithuania. He famously said very early on in his pontificate that half of my heart is in Lithuania. And in Lithuania, in Vilnius, in the capital, there is a sanctuary of Divine Mercy to which John Paul II had a special devotion. And it houses the first image of the Divine Mercy that was created. And Pope John Paul II canonized Faustina Kowalska, who received the message of Divine Mercy in the 1930s from the Lord on various occasions. Now, Pope Francis also has a very strong connection to mercy. As you know, he has made Divine Mercy one of the pillars of his pontificate.
So interesting to hear Pope Francis following in St. John Paul II's footsteps, and of course we'll be looking forward to hearing more about the Pope's upcoming trip. Juliet Linley, EWTN News Nightly Vatican correspondent. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Wyatt.